Hello all you amazing people, and remember you're always amazing if you click on small YouTubers videos. By the way, I'm a small YouTuber, only 235 subs. You know, hit that sub button, you could be the 236. Thank you so much, and let's get into it. So, in this video, we're going to be doing a talent tier list. Yeah, Genshin's very dry right now, so I'm doing a talent tier list. Their passive talent, you know how Albedo gives 10% or a 10% chance to do double the product of Weapon Essential Material? Yeah, that talent. It's pretty bad. That's a great ability though. Eula has the same with books, right? So she's gonna also go into there. Now, Aloy, she's gonna go in awful because it literally only counts for one animal, and then, yeah, let's do Aloy and Sayu because they have the same exact passive once again, and they practically just only help you out with one animal. It doesn't help. I don't know why one animal, it really is, it's awful. It's actually just awful, you know? Now, let's do Itos. So, Itos is actually just bad. Like, it has its use, it does work, right? But you know, Ito, he doesn't, like, the Serenity Pot not only has been down for like most of, or it's been down all of 2.6, right? So the Serenity Pot has just not been able to be used, so there's no reason to have all that wood. And also, does anybody actually use the Serenity Pot? It's a useless feature to me. So Ito's talent skill goes into bad. It's just bad, okay? So for stamina consumption sort of things, I'm gonna put them in good, just because it doesn't really, you know, it's not like bad. They're not bad. These are the only three that I know have stamina like consumption, so they're not bad. They're not okay. Like, they're definitely very useful for exploration, but they're not like great where like Albedo and Eula are like making the difference of leveling up like to level 90 or something, because they crafted that extra gold. I should also put Xingqiu in good because I know his 25% chance to refund things. The refunding one, it's just not as useful. It really is just not as useful as the double. I found it really just, I'd rather take the 10% chance than the 25% chance to get the refund. Oh yeah, and now we also have all of the characters that receive like buffs. Yeah, Hu Tao's we're just gonna say bad because like who needs suspicious stuff? And I believe Ayato has the same thing as Hu Tao. And where would be the other one? Oh yeah, Ayaka goes in here, right? She basically has Albedo's thing exactly the same. Beto is another stamina consumption character, so good, just not like great. Like, it's useful. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the expedition ones. Yeah, so let me just move up all my expedition characters. Oh, stamina consumption, Razor. Yeah, I forgot him. Yeah, basically he's good. Now, I personally barely even do expeditions. Like, I do them, but then I'll just leave them finished forever, and I don't really go back to claim the rewards. So, I kind of, these guys, they don't really do anything. I don't really know. I think these guys are just gonna go in okay tier, right? Because they're just not, they're not like, you know, amazing. It depends on how much value you place in the expeditions. I don't place much value into it because they give you quite low resources, and honestly, I'm only doing them like, let's say twice a week because I just claim them on accident or something. I'll click into the menu by accident because I'm trying to say goodbye to Catherine, and then I'm just like, alright, well, I'm already here, so let me just claim my stuff. Refunds 50%, yeah, that's just bad. Like, he doesn't, it's not, I don't know how to phrase this. It's not like a meaningless thing. Like, he's definitely like top tier bad. He's not the worst bad. He's like on the edge of okay, but it's just such a almost useless ability that I don't know. You just seem to have more resources than you need all the time to craft claymores. If he was like, oh, have a 10% chance to refund the prototype, he'd be in great, right? Because prototypes, he'd probably be like the best. He'd probably be like a tier above great. Because all that really matters is the prototype. There's nothing else. It's just the prototype. And we're also gonna put Ganyu in here just because it's literally just the exact same just for bows. That is actually, we'll get to her later, but there is a different way I would rather these. I'd rather those kind of skills be replaced with the other one that I'll talk about in a minute. Alright, so let's do Goros, and I believe it's Yanfei, right? Goro and Yanfei? Let me go check Yanfei real quick. So these three, Ningguang, Yanfei, and Goro, and also Klee, yeah, these are such, like, they're such useful abilities. Like, if you're not using an interactive map, these are, like, great abilities. If you're using an interactive map, I could see the argument for good, because you can just see, like, where the resources are. But these are pretty good. Ningguang, actually, I would say is probably in the good tier, because ores, they're not really rare. I have, like, over, like, 1,000 of that blue crystal thing. Yeah, it's not really rare, but I'll give Ningguang it just because she does have basically the same ability as these. And if there ever is another rock in the game that is, like, rare or something, then, you know. That's who I forgot. I forgot to put Jean in here. Yes. I remember Jean was the third one. I remember there was 3 of these guys that I always see when I'm cooking, and I'm like, why? So these are the 3 that basically are like, yeah, make a chance to have a better food, yay, or chance to double the product of the food, which could be nice, but it's just like, I'd rather use the character that makes the special dish, because it usually gives you more buffs. For how broken Kazuha is, I expected him to have a better talent, but apparently he only decreases the stamina sprinting, so, you know what? Sure. Okay, for Lisa, we're gonna put her in bad just because refunding, not only is refunding a bad, like, thing to begin with, she doesn't, like, 20% chance to refund the materials, and it's only potions. Nah, I'm good. And we're back with another refunding character being Mona, so there she is. You know, I honestly want to put Noelle's in bad, because Noelle having a 12% chance for defense boosting dishes, like, these guys are HP boosting, like, these are regenerating things, the food that you make a lot. I don't remember even the last time I made a defense boosting dish. I'm gonna keep her in bad. I don't remember the last time I did a defense boosting, like, dish. I actually can't recall. I didn't realize Chi-Chi did that. So Chi-Chi basically displays stuff on the map, which is very good. I didn't realize Chi-Chi had that use. Chi-Chi's the best 5-star in the game, confirmed, as you can see in this tier list. I mean, she's just all the way up here. Clearly the best character in the game. I need to make this as clickbait as possible. We need to put the, like, best characters at the back here. Chi-Chi, best character in the game. Obviously, she's at the very top of this list. No one is better than her. Okay, so this talent actually is, I think, one of the better ones in the game. Other than the displaying ones and, like, the double part product, this giving 50%, like, minusing 50% of the Mora cost to send the character, that is quite a difference. Like, it does make a pretty big difference. So Kokomi is another decreased stamina consumption. You know, if we were counting more than just that like, very basic spot, then Kokomi would have like the worst one. Kokomi, minus 100% crit rate. It's the dumbest thing, bro. I don't understand why they did that to Kokomi. Why can't she crit? She wouldn't even be OP if she crit. She'd just be average still. So Rosaria's, we're gonna put in good, just because while it's not, like, amazing, the movement speed, it is very, like, nice to have at night. And you can always set the time to night to always have that up. The 15% movement speed, it is very good for traveling, just like the stamina consumption. So Shinha, she gives 25% extra rewards when dispatched on Leeway. Basically, the 20 rewards, or the 20 hours, I'd rather wait the 20 hours for the 25% rewards than these guys with minus 25%, you know, cooldown or whatever it is called. Sucrose, I literally use this, like, every single day. Like, honestly, if I wasn't, like, Sucrose might actually have the best talent material here, because when doing character enhancements, it is so, the amount that you need, Sucrose is able to just double it all the time. Like, that 10% chance is like a 50, I swear. Not 50, but, you know, like, it basically procs at least once or twice every single time. It is very, very useful. So this one, I don't know. I've never used Tartaglia. I don't know the damage difference that he would give. So we're just going to put it in good, because I think that's where he should go, you know? Okay, I'm going to put this in great, just because if you've ever done the catch and you farm for the catch, if I had Toma during that, oh my god. I I would have been so much happier, but I did it before Toma. Or I think I did it like the very end of it with Toma, but like I did it before Toma mostly. So farming for the catch for Raiden was an awful experience, and I would never want to do it again without Toma. Alright, don't ask me how I completely skipped Venti. I really don't know. I even knew like Venti gliding. I thought of him this entire time. I thought I put him in good already. I just didn't look down here. Shangling crafting an attack boosting dish, we're gonna say is okay. Like, still not like great. She's okay. It's not like a great ability, but it's not the awfulness that is a defense boosting dish. I still don't understand where that came from. Or like, I don't understand like who uses those. Like, I'm an Ito main practically, right? And I don't even use those. I don't craft those. I basically only craft eggs though, but still, it's a little weird to craft defense boosting dishes. I just don't do it ever. Would you look at that? Xinyan, once again, bad defense boosting dish. Alright. Okay, this is just a worse version of return materials, okay? Like, it is actually just a worse version. You not only are you gonna, like, you're really farming for specific characters when you're farming, right? Like, you're not gonna go, oh, hey, I need resistance books. Well, let's say, hey, I need elegance books, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, Yay Miko gave me a transience book. No, you're not. You'd rather just use Xingqiu's ability and refund the materials a little bit. Yay Miko, I don't know why they made her weird, and why it's not like a higher % chance instead of the 25 that everybody else has. This I'm gonna say is okay if you do Serenity. If you do Serenity Teapot, I could say this is good, but I don't do Serenity Teapot that often, and I did use her a lot when I was making stuff. Getting a 100% chance of portion of materials back was a very nice touch, but I'm gonna say it's an okay ability. It's not amazing. Yunjin, we're basically just gonna put an okay because she has the same buffs again. So yeah, Yunjin goes in okay. It's literally just the same thing. They plague Zhongli with the awfulness that is refunding materials. If you see the Yilan and cookies, don't mind that. That's just how that was set up. But I cannot show this all in one screen, can I? I could sort of. Yeah, there you go. There it is. There's the tier list. Look at that. Look at that. It's an okay tier list. I mean, it's a talent tier list. I don't know what you expect. Like, it's not like a super complex, like, hey, this character does this reaction at 2.5 seconds a second. Yeah. it's not meant to be taken seriously. This list is just for fun because I really have nothing else to do. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.